Good morning. This is Uttam Dave. I am a fortune teller, a numerologist, and a spiritual coach. And I welcome you to the 10th video of how to select a numerologist. Today, as the other videos, we are going to discuss three very important factors you need to keep in mind when you select a numerologist. So let's get going with the very first factor. The very first factor when you speak to a numerologist is to make sure that they are encouraging and reassuring. So, for example, if you speak to a numerologist who absolutely sees no hope in your case, who does not reassure you at all, then it is better to avoid such a numerologist because they will not be of any help to you. Again, the second criteria which you need to see is that how much uh, does the numerologist encourage you to use your own self efforts. Now, let me go into a bit of details of how our life actually works. Since I'm a numerologist, I'm going to speak only on the basis of numerology. Uh, so, for example, in numerology, there are three things which are of utmost importance and which we normally use to help clients. That is the date of birth, which is known as a psychic number. Then we use something known as a destiny number, and then finally a name number or the name itself. So with the help of these three things, we try to give guidance about what he or she should do in the future. Now, our date of birth uh, dictates the position of the heavens at that point of time when you were born. Now, that is your destiny at that point of time. That is your birth destiny. Now, when you see a numerologist, he should be able to tell you that this is your birth destiny. Now you add your own self efforts and you create another destiny for yourself. So that is what a numerologist should ideally do. It should not be that, okay, fine, you're born with a certain birth destiny. There's nothing much you can do. You just do these remedies and you'll be fine. It doesn't really work that way. So along with that birth destiny, you have to follow the instructions which he has given and also the self efforts which you need to put to reach your goals in whatever area of life you have decided upon. So this is ideally what a, a qualified or a professional numerologist would actually do. And the third thing which is very important is every numerologist who specializes in a particular field of numerology has to have a complementary training or some kind of education related with that field. So, for example, if you're seeing a health numerologist, um, he should have basic knowledge of health, so that along with like numerological readings which he gives you for health, he can also give you additional information about how to manage your health or to better your health. As I said earlier, that I am an expert in all the fields of numerology. So, understandably, I'm expected to have a thorough knowledge of the different branches which I'm working on. That is, for example, health, and then luck, and then business, job, etc. So, I do have that kind of additional expertise, or whatever you may say, that complementary training in that uh, field of that field of inquiry, or that field subject, or relevant education in that field apart from just the knowledge of numerology. So please make sure that the numerologist, when you go and approach him, he gives you not just what is in the field of numerology, but also something beyond the field of numerology, which of course I always do to my clients. That always gives an additional dimension to what a client is expecting. It also broadens their perspective, and it also helps to fulfill their goals faster, easier, and in a better way. So please make sure that you keep these things in mind. So I hope that these three factors you will definitely consider when selecting a numerologist. Thank you very much.